Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are around the world. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. For us in the UK, it's a bit warm for UK standards. Good morning, Skyline. Hello, Jay. How we doing? Transport Fever 2. That's what we're doing again. It's warm. It is warm. As I said, by UK standards. Because you know what the rest of the world's going to think. It's not warm. How was it for the UK at the moment? It is... Oh, my phone... It did say 21 earlier. It's 18. Which is warm for us. What was the high maybe today? Was it maybe 22? Something like that. 18 plus humidity, not fun. 18 degrees is warm. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said for UK standards. Plus, I believe we have more, it's more humid than other countries, which is why it feels a lot warmer than it is. Which is why we always get the reactions, particularly from the Americans, saying, that's not warm. That's nothing in Australia. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say by UK standards. Because we are not used to that level of heat. Yeah, Jay's right. Our houses don't come with AC, and that's because we don't get warm. It only gets warm in the summer. Basically, yeah. It's a lot cooler over here. Because I think on average, on a decent day, maybe 12 degrees. So, yeah. Which is why when the temperature raises in the summer, yeah, because it keeps the heat in, yeah, we feel it. Yeah, to the rest of the world, they think we're just bitching. Nope, it do be hot. Yeah. Yeah. Because for the rest of the year, there is no need for AC or anything like that. It's not like we're in Antarctica, but we're not a freezing country. We're sort of in the middle with everything. Which, you know, anyway. .20 is about the average starting time in Brisbane from late August till about early to mid-March. Yeah, I mean, we only get this warmth for maybe, well, in terms of extreme heat for us, high 20s, maybe for a week or something like that. Usually it's a lot lower. So getting to 18 degrees is our sort of summer weather. Like 18 is manageable. And then if it gets hotter than that, then yeah. Yeah. But the fact that we have to justify ourselves every single time we open our mouths to saying, yeah, 20 degrees is hot for us. Because it is. We were fixing lines last time, weren't we? We get 30 and sometimes it goes into the mid-40s during Aussie summer. Oof. Yeah, I sort of have an idea because we have family in Australia on my mum's side, I think. So I do sort of have a relative base idea of how warm it can get. How we're doing over here? We're doing fine over here. Planks, on the other hand. Oh, hello. I was going to bring something up, and I can't remember what it is, because we went on to the temperature conversation. Gets so hot that you could cook an egg with a fry pan on the hood of your car. Ah, dear. Speed up the time. And we're going to say goodbye to 1969. We are either breaking even or getting a profit by the look of everything. I think it's only been super hot in the UK for the past couple of years. We've suddenly started having the occasional wildfire. Yeah. Global warming. As I said, for our super hot weather, for us, it doesn't last that long. That's the problem with us Brits. We complain when it's too hot. We complain when it's too cold. We complain when it rains. There's no pleasing us. Doesn't last that long until you're in it, in which case it feels like centuries. Yeah. Used to get minus 10 degrees maybe during winter, now barely getting below 10. We get into low minuses, I think, don't we? During our winter. Which line is the planks here? Plank to tools. It's this one. With the occasional minus. Yeah. I think winters we sort of get like to... I think the maximum we would ever get is maybe -5. Typically it would be maybe 0 to like -2, -3. So there may be 20 to 25 years. Yeah, it's funny how different places are. From the weather to the culture. Or in Britain's cases, stealing everybody else's culture. But we don't talk about that. Can't tell me I'm wrong. 1 degree per year warmer on average. We have 1 train. Shall we have 2? We're getting all the new vehicles now. 1970. That's a lot better. That's the purple line, right? That's not it. Is that leaving here? It is. So by the time that gets to the station... What's the capacity on this again? 234. Oh well, way to work via the train. Hate waking up at 3 AM for work, but I gotta pay my bills. Yeah. Especially with my car being broken down for the last 2 months. Oof. Ouch. Oh, that isn't it. That looks like it though. Yeah. We're now in the colour era of the blue box show. Speaking of, I'm going to be able to drop it off Tuesday. It'll hopefully be done by Monday or Tuesday. Nice. By the way, Jay, Zombies Easter egg steps have been made. The boys have been notified. I just need people to actually say when they're available. Not bricking it at all. Well, yeah, I mean, looking at the steps, it's actually fairly straightforward. Relatively. Like it's not as super complex and more steps than I thought it would be. Yeah, and then there's the boss. Yeah. It's basically just do the variant steps, and then you're ready. Like, I was surprised, because obviously, when we mess around on Shattered Vale, like, it's... We've actually done most of the work. So our little practice of doing all the variants has been good practice. Because when we go and do it, you know what everyone's going to do. Round one, everyone's going to pop a perkaholic and bang. We've all got all our perks from round one. We just need a bloody Mark 2. Well, I suppose not everyone technically needs one. It would help. Sure. How's our bus station? We can make this wider, right? Structure not possible. I've never expanded these before. Platform, capacity of 20. go. And we'll even that out and do that. 100 people. But seeing as I know I'm available, I guess I'm down for whenever. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll grab the streets. As I've said before, you're sort of the substitute, so if somebody doesn't want to do it... Oh, that's the wrong one. Then you're up, which has been the case for the last 2 times, so, you know. Because ever since you got the game, it's basically been... Yeah, I'm not watching anymore, I'm playing with... I look forward to being in the middle of an important step and then zoning out partway through. Yeah. And then there's me who's going to stream it and do the Easter egg steps because, you know... because I have to stream at the same time. I mean, I don't have to, I want to. Right. Glossop's pretty established. What's going on down... Oh, hello. Now do I bring all of you down with me on round 6? So you told me to leave that be, but, you know. What is our capacity on here? Oh, it's only 1 train with 5. Ooh. Hey, it's my trauma. Look, we both made mistakes. We decided just to stand in a corridor during a toxic round. Wait, is that bigger? Wait, what? That's that one, isn't it? Oh no, they are the same. Oh, okay, that's why. Would me giving you my window waffle be classed as trauma too? Look, you know that was a DirectX error, and you know it. Part of that blame goes to technical issues. Or just blame Activision. We blame Activision for everything else, so why not? Right? It was a wunderbar use. I know! You think I wanted to crash? No. Of course I didn't. Maybe. Shall we double train this? What is this? An E6049. This thing. We add you on the back. We get more traction. And then I can add all of those. And then we can move you to there. Modify. Just left, hasn't it? Oh no, that's for... That's the other one. That's this line here. This is the one here. It's about to pick up. $180. Still got like 200. So maybe, just maybe, we need another one. Right, we've progressed a couple of years. We're now going to pause again. Because that's the plan now for these streams. Why is it not going this way to pick it up? Is that because that's number 2? No. Loss up south is 1. Why are you going all the way up just to come back down again? Gonna try and have a nap before I get to work. Don't want to fall asleep at work. Yeah, don't worry, Skyline. Understandable. Just leveled up one more time. Sorry it was on 3 last time. We are now transporting more too. It's on its way back. That's going to come in empty-handed anyway. Well, that means this is going to be a problem. Let's have a look. Halford tools. Oh, we have 5 vehicles. What's the capacity on those? 17. Oh. 1725, or we could use this. Shall we go American? Why the hell not? The pink Peterbilts. I mean, we are using a mixed save of type of vehicles anyway. We might have to just get rid of 2 of them. Just in case. What are these fellas? Fuel. Get rid of a couple of those. There we go. And that seems to be doing that quite nicely, actually. 100 people to Camelford. No, to Glossop, sorry. Are we going to have to put a passenger line in? I think we might. I think we're going to have to put in a passenger line. Ew. Now that is interesting. So the question is, do we add it onto this current station, or do we just have a separate one? Because we could do that. And we'd have to link it to a bus stop too. Yeah. We could break it off here, and it could be... It's gonna be expensive though, because... Or could we break it off from here? Oh, actually, no. Because if it's coming from here too... We'll keep that as a cargo hub, and we'll have separated ones. Interesting this is going to be. Because if we can link it to a current line, that would be perfect. So we just shift these people around. And 90 people. I want to go on those buses. It is a... Although it's a high speed, can only take us so far. But where? And how? Could we put the platform here, actually? It's close enough to the city to be bussed in, because we can add in a bus stop outside the station. We'll add in a pass-through. In fact, we'll just keep this the same. We'll add those two in the centre of the station that has a pass-through. Or we have it so it goes separated. No, we can do a through, can't we? So if it's put there, it can then... Does this have a through? It doesn't. And I don't think it would be a good idea to. So if we placed it here, we can get it to go up here and go that way. Right. Remember that. We'll add a pass-through track there. Does this have a pass-through? It already does have one. And then we can take this line. Maybe branch it off to here. It's very hilly though. I mean, we could branch it off here, cut through the hill, and put it here. That could be useful, couldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So, we're going to plop a passenger station. 2 tracks. 240. We're going to start putting high speed in now. We've got the money. We can afford it. We have been going fairly slow. We have said funds. It doesn't need to be in catchment of anything. We can just probably place this probably there. Tell you what we'll do. We'll flatten this area. And then we'll smooth this out. Like it was always like that. This entire time. And we'll plop you there. Okay. And then we're going to place not a track, we need some road. Yeah, just actually let's just have a small country road here. I don't necessarily want them building there, but we'll see. Do that. Make it go straight and then down like that. And while we're here, we'll grab a bus stop. Maybe we should upgrade that to a street actually, so we can place it right outside. Upgrade tool. Bang. Alright. Buildings. Bus stop. And we'll place that there. Okay. Now, this is Camelford. Camelford local. What's this? 3, 4. Okay. So if we want it between Manchester Road and Church Street, we'll click on you, add you, click you. There we go. Sorted. It doesn't interfere with anything. Okay. So, what we need to do, unless, I don't want to overcomplicate this bit even more. So I'm just thinking, we'll bring this straight across. We could just go wee bang. Is that going to overcomplicate things? It might do. Instead of going straight, curving it through, curving it back here. And we'll try that. Oh, actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That'll be alright. Construction not possible. Do it in segments then. Oh. Parallel track. You, and you, and you, all the way back. So right now we don't need a through. Plop you there. Bring you round. And bring you round like that. And we can start upgrading. Parts of track. Where does this road go to? These industries. Okay, well. Let's do that. Neaten that up. And we'll just smooth this entire thing so it looks a little less jagged. Yeah, we're doing okay with the money. Gonna link up into here. Gonna go all the way down. No, it's gonna go down here, through, down here. We're then going to need a through station here. In fact, what I might do is actually upgrade all the way to where it's supposed to. Right. Well, that's the wrong way anyway. Oh well. I mean, all the trucks are going to get upgraded anyway, eventually. Oh, I can't do the station yet, can I? I have to do it this way. Was there an upgrade? 2? Well, there was for this. Am I seriously going to have to rip it out? I might have to rip it out. I'll do that. We may as well. I'm going to have to pause for this. Well, that's... leave the station. Okay. Okay. Oh, there is a tool. Yeah, I thought so. This might actually do a longer length. Which it looks like it does. While we're here. Oh. Oh, that does now do a station. Right. There we go. Sorted. Sorted, sorted. Right, we're going to need a through station now. Means we're going to have to pause again. Right, so we're going to have to delete this platform. And add a track. This one. Good job we're not using that platform yet. And then we'll add in the cargo platform back. Oops, not that. And that one right there. Well, that means we're going to have to get rid of you. Grab our track. And bring it in there. Before we then oh, can we even do this on a curve like this? Should be able to. Oh, that's too much curvature. But the other way is fine. Right, let's have a look at this a minute. No. Oh, come on. There we go. I was gonna say, maybe do I need to also do a bit of that? Right, and then we can reconnect this. Oh, there's too much curvature apparently. Well, that complicates things. I'm now with cat. Nice. Okay, that works. Do that the same on the other side. Delete that crossover / diamond. And connect you back to the forward and back. Tell you what, while I'm here, we shall do this. Then we'll go back to our track. Delete you. And we shall do that here. What's that complaining about now? Not connect stations, what do you mean? Of course you can. Of course you can. Gloss up. Oh, okay. Gloss up central. Crossovers there. Apparently it cannot connect that back. Why not? Oh. Ignore that. Track. There we go, it's worked it out. Wait a second. Goes along here. Da 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 da. Yeah. And then it comes all the way back again. Takes that middle one as the pass through. And does that. It doesn't interfere with the other one. Right. Okay. We can now continue the simulation. And tools. What are we looking for? Down there. Telling what this means, if the train's capable, it'll be faster. Even the freight ones. Right. Just for good measure, we'll do that too. Right. Look like it's got quite the incline. We blast in that area. Like so. Smooth that out. Oh. Looks pretty flat. But we have a tool for this. That's not the tool I'm looking for, is it? Or is it? No, that is it. The contour lines. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to pause this again. And the best case of action for this, actually we'll let that go. I'm going to put it in between here. Like that. I'm going to go to buildings, passenger. Now, which way do we want it to build out from? So let's put it this way. I can line it up like that if I wanted to. See, the problem is I need a through station too for the cargo. So what I effectively need is to place that there. Click on it, configure it. I need to delete all that and add in a third track. So what future proofing? Add this as well, didn't it? Yes. That there, like that. Don't think we need those just now. Okay. Which one's the through station, really? Through station is probably going to be... We grab track. Probably going to be there. That's going to be there. And platform 1 is going to there. Just like that. We're going to do our signals. Like that. Flip it around. Do it, oh actually, the other way. So this should be going that way, right? Yeah. So let's make the through station there. Going back on itself and then into there. And then we're going to do our little construction not possible. How about we get rid of those signals? And do that there. And that way we do the signal here. Press no on that and do 1, 2, 3. So the passenger station will split through, and the cargo trains that use this line will go down the middle. Yep, there we go. It's already sorted it. We should be able to link those now. Successfully. He says. So, we're going to grab a new line. A new line is train. And it's Glossop to Camelford. Packs for passenger. 1, 2. Ah, that's interesting. Wait, have I done a... I haven't done one for here. Don't know if this will fix it. I don't even know if that's the problem. It shouldn't be actually. Right. I'm going to delete you. Go to signals and place one here. That should be one way. Now what's the problem here? That really needs to be a different colour. No doubt tonight. I'm gonna get ads so early, Bruto. Alright, Jay. I mean, ads are coming in 60 seconds, so... yeah, maybe. What's the colour that stands out? Shall we do a red? There we go. Right. It's able to go all along here, which it's decided to do. Which I didn't think it would be doing. I thought it would be going through everything else. It's getting to here. Wait, does this not have a crossover? I haven't put one in yet. That'll be why. Actually. Put it further up. Like here. And there. There we go. So the game actually determines its shortest route, and it determines the shortest route isn't actually going through all that, which actually now makes sense. That's not a problem. Because what I can do anyway is just upgrade them. Upgrade this to the high speed line. Hi V8. What do you mean my tomfoolery again? What's that meant to mean? I wouldn't do such a thing, sir. Oh, shall we do a pass-through in this one as well? We're probably gonna have to. Is it gonna break everything? Yes. I think you know what I mean, mister. What? Me planning a route, and then the game deciding, actually, that's not the route that it's going to take, because this way's shorter. I could force it the other way, but shorter is better. Particularly for a passenger line. Right. Right, okay. So, we'll click on you. We're going to configure you. We're going to delete this one here. Oh no, there is no longer a thing there. Grab a track and add one in here. Then we're going to go to platforms, cargo, and place that back in like so. Oh yes. We're going to have to delete that crossover. And we'll delete this one too. We might have space for this one. We may as well just plop it up a bit sooner or later, depending on what direction you're coming from. So, the pass-through. Right, okay. So, we are going to delete this connection here. Like this. And we're going to delete this here. Yes. Where's a train at the moment? It should be... yeah, this one here. Have a look. Yeah. So if we place this up to the pass-through, and this up to the one coming back. So then if you're on the pass-through, you don't have to change tracks. And then we'll do you. And then we'll do the diamond from here. We can. Like that. Please play ball. Tom, it's warm. Yeah, we were discussing this at the start of stream. It is warm. It is very much warm. Upgrade you to the high speed track. Oh, I need to do that in here as well. Too warm. Yeah, I hear you. Tracks, high speed track. This is the pass through, so that will go to there. That will go to there. And that will merge into there. You hurt your foot. What did you do by hurting your foot? Bang, bang. And then we need to put our signals back in. Wait a minute. What was that? Okay. Good. Well, I hadn't upgraded to something then. Which we know those Stations are two-way. Always two ways. Always two there are. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to change the setting. Bang. Bang. And bang. There we go. Okay. So, if there's a train coming up here and there's already one crossing, we need a signal right here. And the same on this side. Have I put it? I haven't put it back in, have I? I have not. I'm glad I was able to remind myself of that. And that is where the original signal was. We can still have it there. It's all good. Right. There we go. Pass through the middle. Welcome back, Jay. During your escape to Brunus, we seem to have collected a V8. Right, now we can continue. Bang, bang. As I tried to show you yesterday, virtual penalty shooting thing there. I was going for a bullet thing. Then I finished my turn and went to walk and almost fell over because my foot hurt so much. You know, I fell taking a washing machine upstairs at work. Damn. Hello, Jay. I'm a collectible V8. Right. Okay. So that should now connect to there with that line. Which means good news! We can buy ourselves a passenger train. Which means we need the thing that is speed and power. How expensive are these going to be? Oh. That's not the sort of money we need to be spending right now. Oh, wow. 400,000. 78, 20 passengers. It's electric.
It's the solution to everything. Speed and power.
I really am one of a kind, you know, Tom. Yeah, absolutely. It goes 78 miles per hour. It's going to cost us 400,000. Do you know what's funny? I haven't heard someone use that for probably 2 months. The speed and power. Everyone knows the reason. We're not blaming anybody. Joe. Sorry. Bad cough, man. It's going to be 24 degrees tomorrow. It is. What does my phone say? Wednesday, 23 as a high, according to me, for my town. 23. It's going to be 23 by 4 PM. And then it's going to dip from 7 PM. I'm on the Met Office site. Yeah, I was just using my phone one. I think we can play a certain fool of the Tomery. What we need is diesel, probably. Although, the lines have been electrified, have they not? Wait a minute, wait a second. What's the speed limit? 186 max. 143. 186. So I'm just going to have to slow down for some of this. Okay. Lowest is probably going to be 40s. We don't have anything really high speed right now, so that's fine. Where is it? Where's the bloody depot? There it is, right. Sunday is when it's back down to tolerable heat, a nice 13. 25 degrees on Thursday for me. It's going to be cool for Star Wars Day. Woo! Wait a minute. What day is Star Wars Day on? Aww. Doesn't land on a stream day this year. Do you remember last year? I did a Star Wars game last year, didn't I? Do it anyway. I don't really have a The problem is actually streaming a Star Wars game. You know?
Do it.
Was it Lego Star Wars? I can't... Do you know what? I can't remember. Where's my content calendar? Did I start using this? 2024. May. Refresh. No. It might have been. I think it was supposed to be a one-off, but we finished it. Yeah, that sounds about right, because I think we did the Skywalker Saga. Yeah. And I said it was meant to be a one-off, but then I ended up continuing it. I do in... It would... The old stream announcements channel was the current YouTube channel. In... And then I do during... And I go back and go May 4th. Yes. I went live with Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. That's what I went live with last year. I remember the redecorating that we did. Yeah, because I would just go around just just destroying everything. Yeah. $80k, 80 miles per hour, 90. Problem is, I don't need... What about a steam engine? The Temptation. The Naboo Royal Bitch Slap. Yeah. We could bring out the big boy. I don't know if we can actually afford it though. It only goes 81 miles per hour. He says only. 90. 99. 53. Flying Scotsman goes 75 miles per hour. This is Asian, isn't it? That's an Asian train. Shall we put in an Asian train? I think you should play the original Lego Star Wars, not the complete saga, the original PS2 version. Do you mean the game that I think you mean? That I have a box of, that I took a picture not so long ago in said Discord? Not the Game Boy one. Well, I don't have my Game Boy. I have the Game Boy games, I just don't have the Game Boy. $124. 20. Have 100 capacity. 25 million. Don't you have Lego Star Wars 3? I can't remember. There was a game for free on Amazon Prime a while ago, and it was one of the Lego Star Wars ones. I can't remember if I actually redeemed it. Because it could be on Epic, or it could have been on GOG, or it could have been on Amazon Games Launcher. Yes, Amazon actually do have their own games launcher too. I think you do. I remember seeing one of your mini game libraries. Yeah. The problem with the Amazon Prime stuff is you can't choose what library to add it in. It will be an Epic Games code, or it will be a GOG code, or... Right. Oh, actually, we have problems before we do anything else. Almost forgot. I mean, I'll check once I've set up this line. I will... That's not what I want. I will have a look. So we need that there. Or that's the quickest route, yes. We could put a waypoint there and force it. Press add station. Like that. Right. So can you do me a favour? Depends on what the favour is, but shoot. Can you roll a bitch like the people have been loud outside my house? I'll try, man. Trying to look for original Star Wars, Lego Star Wars games on Steam, then the curiosity got the better of me and I had a look at some of the reviews of Black Ops 6. I didn't know Steam's version of censoring swearing is to switch the words with hearts. Yeah. Well, we've got a bit of a queue here. Or hopefully people will be using the buses less. And they'll realise it's transport with either two similar to city skylines but more transportation based. Basically, yeah. Basically the aim is to connect the cities with what it needs. So Glossop, for example, needs fuel, tools, machines, and food, and it's all about chains. So, you might be able to obviously determine this, but I'm assuming you haven't seen this game before. So, for example, we have a line for fuel. So we pick up the crude oil, and we take it to the refinery, which then brings it into proper oil. That oil then gets brought into the fuel refinery, and then the fuel gets transported both into Glossop and into Camelford. So yeah, there are more complex stuff like that, or complex chains, should I say. And also, it's a ratio, so 2 crude makes 1 oil. But that's not necessarily the rule of thumb. Where's Mavcat City? You know, we can rename these, although these have been generated to have English town names. So, we've got Birmingham over here, Watton under Edge over here, Mortar and Marsh here, Garden City. What have we got over here? Tenterden, Wimbledon, Wendover, Nottingham, Glossop. I call dibs on a city. Colchester over here. They named a city after the drumbeat of a Doctor Who theme. What one? Tenterden. Right. $26 now. You can hear her now. That I said it right. No. Tenterden. No, I can't. I can't. Usually, when it comes to that, I can, but no. You crazy. No, you crazy. There should be less people coming to its bus station. Where is the bus station? Yeah. I know I'm crazy. At least I admit it. If the word crazy was said in the boys' voice chat, you know exactly what would have gone off. Crazy? I was crazy once. Yeah. For my life, I was just saying that. Yeah. Yeah. It's an infection. Unfortunately. Probably going to lose money off the packs, but that's fine. It is expected. 65. Thank you for that, Jay. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's the turnaround on that? Where is packs? 13 minutes. Well, yeah, 13. I was waiting for the next train for 13 minutes. That's not too bad. If I remember correctly, the train that I took from my local town to the town which I went to uni for ran once an hour, I think. Yeah. So 13 minutes. Not too bad. And that should move people. Oh, look at that. 965 residents. Look at that. Fantastic. How many people are waiting? 40. Does that mean there's going to be less people here? Maybe. Right. Let's have a look at the local line. A Camel Ford. We have 6 vehicles. Seven. Okay. I always try to make sure there is 1 bus per stop, because that spreads them out nicely. Okay, Glossop. I'm just going to rename that called B Glossop Local. Five. 7. I have 2 more. We're still going to have the intercity buses. But we're also got this. What are the finances on this? Yeah. It is a loss. But that is expected. And that is why we have everything else basically doing a profit. Apart from this right now, but that's not too bad. Considering our crude oil is printing money right now, as always. 56. That was 1 million money. What we could do instead is make it wait 90 seconds. On that. There we go. Into the tunnel. Out it pops. And we have 47 waiting. And there's a boss coming. Watch the people come and go. $66 people. Oh, do you know what I've realised? This stretch I haven't actually properly signalled. At all. What am I doing? Honestly. No, one way. Put those signals there. And then we'll do an auto signal this way. From here. Every 500 meters. Oh, that's perfect. Just before the tunnel. And then another one here. Oh, that's perfect. We won't put one there, but we'll put one there. And that will stagger them there. Wonderful. $40 people. Where's it up to? It's here. Carrying 44 back. Yeah, the running cost of this thing is huge. Almost 3 million. You know, we've never done full capacity. I reckon if we pump this down by 2 carriages and do 63 instead. It will be lighter, which means it will go faster and accelerate faster. There's no point in having empty carriages. $30, $40, $50, $63. Oh, I was... Oof. Let's have a look. That should technically be better, although we might need to add it back. Order save, hello. Right. I wanted to check, okay, what's happening over here? All the logs. What is this line? Logs to planks. Oh yeah. You go down there and offload them. You're maxed out. You're maxed out. 190. That almost wipes it out. 60 spare. Right, how many are there here? There are two. There are two trains here. Let's add a third. Where is our food? How is that doing? That is not transporting enough. Oh wow. How are these? Because these are box cars. Cargo. Because these need to have both. They are those, aren't they? Yeah. So 18. Can we add any more? Can add 2 more. That blue is that, probably. That just about fits the station, doesn't it? I didn't know there was a silver ore mine here. Maybe that's just recently appeared. Oh, 87. We're gonna have to add that carriage back. What one was it? This one. Should be red too. To match the line. Still a lot of logs. It's almost maxed out, is that actually? It's run out. Just had a double delivery. Look at that. Right. 82. Where is it right now? Seriously, where is it? $38. Definitely be able to fill it on. There appears to be more camel for passengers than there are anything else. And on Glossop. He is definitely part of the line, right? Yeah. Yeah. And we could move the bus station, couldn't we? See, look at that. And we've got better buses. Actually. They're only 14 capacity. Let's have a look. 14, 12, 14, 16. $50 miles per hour. What are we using at the moment? Like this, aren't we? Goes faster too. Few more passengers, good. Can do that for the intercities too. And we'll do the same for Camel Fords. Oh, it looks like have I already done that? No. I think I already did those to the fish balls, actually. At least now. That is an abundance of people, Jesus. Now I wonder what will happen. Just out of interest. If I remove the intercity, which is this one, as in send them all back to the depot. And do the same for over here. Actually, no, that's one route, isn't it? That would mean more would be taking the train, right? Let's just make sure I can remember to bring those vehicles back at a later time. I basically want to force them to use the train more. $21. Technically, we can just delete it and say, actually, goodbye. The line doesn't exist, therefore you're going to have to take the train. Where is it right now? It's sat in the station. 40, 50, 60, 70, 82. $84. With how many? Sat 13. What's the turnaround on this now? 14 minutes, yeah. Again, 1.5 mil. Oh, we can still afford everything. What's happening with that line, actually? Oh, it's the green line that's not picking much up, isn't it? Oh, there's only one train on it. There's like 300 tools. So, just edit this. Oh, that's why. What is this again? E6001. Okay. Let's have a look. We want the boxcar. And bring that to the end. Oh, that's a shame, it's just left. But that'll be going from there all the way into here? No? Oh no, into here, won't it? Yeah. And then it's being trucked in. Flosser, tools. Here it is. Yeah, just the one. Just the one. I've got a queue here. Wait a minute. What's going on here? You can use that other platform. There we go. 180. Still quite a lot in there. Yeah, that's full. 60 waiting. Potential over 12, although not all of them will want to offload themselves. $64. $67. All right. So this improved. Got basically 100 left by the time that leaves. Said we might have to split the line, you know. And just do a shuttle run between here and here, which we might actually do. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And then this existing line can pick this up. Drop it off here, load the fuel, go here, and then come back again. Rather than doing all that. Plus having to pick up here and drop off there. So, we are going to create a new line. Let's make it, I don't know, yellow, so it stands out with the blue. Is that okay around here? Yeah, it will be. Doesn't matter anyway. So you're going to go here to here. You make it like that colour. Yeah, right. So it's going to sit here for a maximum of 90 seconds if it isn't already full. Oh, 100 seconds. It's going to load the coffee berries. It's then going to unload them right here. Just like that. And then it will remove that, but before we do that, I want to do you and do you. We'll go in there and saying bye-bye. Right. So we don't have to clash. A. Oh no. It's this one. Where we do that. What? No path? What do you mean no path? Go that way. Just look around. No path, please. So this is a T. Camel Ford. Coffee to beans. There we go. Right. We may need to do 2 trans. Unless... Wait, how long is that? 230, yeah. So that's at its limit. Might be worth doing 2. It might not... Well, then again... It won't necessarily level up. So we're out already. How quickly does it? That's what we need to find out. There's an ad break, by the way, in roughly 10 seconds. Just thought you'd like to know. It's not anywhere near running out. Well, 170. Should be constant, should that? Now whether this will level up is another question. It's on its way back. 60. Shouldn't. And there we go. Let's just get 80 in there. This thing needs to level up. But it is a 2-to-1, isn't it? Where else? Wait, there's 2. What one's this? Where's number 2? Oh, it's right there. Oh. Oh. I didn't realise there was a second one over there. Or did I? I might have done. I might have realised that there was one. Now, this might be the rare moment where we actually use a terminal rather than a station. Because if I was to link it up with here, I would take the line across there, not through this hill. So, this is what we are going to do. We're going to grab a cargo terminus. Basically means it's one way, in and out, no through. And we're going to place it right there for connecting the lovely street. Seriously? Oh, is it that bit? It might actually be that bit, isn't it? That bit, isn't it? Yes, it is. There we go. Actually, cancel all that. I've got a better idea. Upgrade that. And literally just bring that out like that. And do that. There we go. Alright, now we can do tracks like this, all the way to there. Please do parallel tracks. Pretty please. Goes all the way from there to here. But it's going to go through that station into here. Which technically means this now, it doesn't need a pass through just yet, because we can use this line here. Which is fine. And if we go to rail, we go to signals, we want no, we want you and you. And up to here, we want you here and you here. Right. Okay. Oh, there we go. Production is maxed out. It's more about demand now. Which is what shipment basically means. Right. We grab a new line. Take you to you. You go to that. Actually, no. The game is right. Could use that, couldn't we? Because they're going to be... Both of those are going to be more recent than the other one. Please tell me that's going to use... Of course it isn't. Of course it's not going to use the spare track. Nope. Of course not. There we go. Just corrected that mistake. Bang. So, over here, you are going to fully load and sit there for 90 seconds. You're going to load the coffee berries. And when you arrive here, you're going to spend as less time as possible and unload them. Like so. Right, that means we can basically name this ML Ford Coffee 2 to beans. Because it is actually named number 2. Here it is. Yeah, Farm 2. So now we duplicate you, we select you, and we move you onto that one. Oh. Wait. There we go. And then it's that one. Right. Okay. Should be bringing it from... Where is that train? Oh, it's sat here with 84 passengers. So I had to stop. See what speed this gets up to. 50. I'll be uphill. 60. 70. Managed to get to 70. I know this thing can reach 100, but I doubt it will. That time it got real close to breaking even. $40, $50, $60, $70. Almost. It's getting close enough, isn't it? Definitely on one side it's getting... Right, let's watch on its return journey. Because we could save it by just downgrading the engine. Because I saw the maximum of 70. But that's one side. Because one side of the journey could be uphill. The other could be downhill, which I think is what this is. 70. $75. We only really need a 70. What is this again? Yeah, that. Steam, wasn't it? It was this thing, which is 1.9 million a year. We can save a bunch by putting it on bloody Flying Scotsman. Which is now going to be red. So that has definitely saved like at least 700, 800,000 for running costs. It's actually looking promising. You know what I might think is actually a decent, would be a decent line, is actually have a direct one from the hub to the train station. Or just moving the train, not the train station, the bus station. Because it's now surrounded, I can't expand it. Well, I can, it's just awkward. Just moving it over here. I mean, it could literally be here. If I flatten this, it's not flat. Let's smooth that out. It's flatter than it used to be. Right. So we are going to move it. Now normally when you move it, delete it, replace it, it'll catch on, but I don't think it will because we're moving it so far. 0, 3, U. And I want to be able to expand it that way. Always move the road. In fact, we'll do it this way. Pop that there. We can always move that road. I want to expand it that way. Remove that. Configure. Delete. Entrance. Exit. Or exit entrance. You get what I'm trying to get at. One way. Hopefully that's the right way. Pause. Wait a minute, is that encatchment? It is encatchment. The only downside is it means that people will have to walk from here to here, which isn't a big ask. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, we could completely redo this entire local station, actually. So let's do that. And get rid of you. And you. Screw it. Let's redo the stops as well. It will make this process so much less complicated. So we start from you, wherever that is. That's basically here. If that in and out is, that's fine. We'll plop one there. Go one here. It's relatively a big area, actually. And we'll plop one there. Plop one there. What was fun, Jay? Plop one there. Plop one there. Need to nip out my room for a couple of minutes. Must have spied on the wall outside my room. Yep. Yep. And there. If we... That's a note from me. Yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't. Wait, no, we need this, don't we? We could do, actually. What is this space? Alright, okay. It does not look right. That looks a bit better. They do not need to be that fucking big. Don't go to Australia. Because they're even bigger. Screw it, we'll do that as well. We can actually make this, I believe, a bus lane, so normal traffic doesn't go and cut through. Because I've had that happen before. We'll just make this bigger, just so it looks at least a little bit normal, because it looks a bit off if we widen the road. Just for a little bit. Right, streets. It's okay. That, and that, and up here. Oh, might as well do that and that while we're at it then, as I accidentally did that. Oops. And we'll plop you like that. And bus line that. So now, wherever there's a bus stop, there should be a wider version. Right. Now we can go to the line and go add station. Start here. There we go. Oh, it's the wrong way. Turning around. Okay. Fix that. And then if we go back to streets, one way, that one, curvy, go back like that, and go like that. Boom. Resume. Yeah, I was going to say, we're not going to have any passengers just yet. As they get used to everything else. Right. This looks like it needs attention. Let's have 2 of you on the go. Yeah, 50. Oh, these planks. Not messing around, are they? Neither of those logs. Writing another. Another! How we doing? Why is that losing us so much money? Coffee, beans, food. Do that. $39. Yeah, I see the problem. We need to reduce the amount. Like it's run out. Or running out. $27, $28, $28. So if we reduce this to the capacity of 54, it's going to save us some money. Just not shifting enough. Yeah, 54 out of 54, that's good. That's been transported. That's transporting. $40 out of 54. Then 44 out of 54. This food is not being shifted. I didn't realise this. Dude, I bet I've only set one on it, haven't I? 17. Let's have a look. $25. We'll have 2 of you. And I wonder, 10%. See these lines, when they're on here, you don't really need to wait. Because it comes in by train, sometimes there isn't. Yep. Because there's no fuel there. Right. If that's the case for fuel then, let's reduce it by 2. Yep, 21 out of 25. Oh, it's not, that one's not going to wait. Tools is right there, but it doesn't matter. Right, fuel trucks. They are on 21. $25. As it can do all cargo, may as well. Definitely growing. There's also the potential to upgrade these to the 41s. Which I might do actually, and just have one of them shuffle it back and forth. Which is this one. What's this one? Tools. So there's the 151 or the 40. We'll do the 40. Fuel. Food. Some Euro trucks. That one actually probably needs another for tools. Just looking at it. It's coming in for food. Yeah, food's now 20%, as you may notice, from 10%. So Cal Ford is growing yet again. How are we doing? 88. Yeah, this seems to be working. Yeah, we've got people now walking. Between the bus station and the train station. We're almost evening ourselves out there. More of a surprise than anything. Well, we did reduce the cost, didn't we? $111. Wow. So that means West Rail, West Fleet. $21. $20, $14. That does 22. We'll do that, 110 capacity too. Bit darker in it. Let's let that roll as well. How many passengers? 90. Yeah, so that was a good call to increase it. $95. And that'll be it, I think. Oh no, 96. Just under capacity for that one, that's fine. Oh dear. Oh dear. We need to maybe upgrade this bit. It's not possible. How is that not possible? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Shall we... Don't know how it was. Bigger capacity roads, there we go. And if we upgrade that, and that, in fact, oh no, that's not good. What was I thinking? What was I thinking there? Jesus Christ. If a train fell over less 100. Oh. What do you know? You are doing well. $108. Boom. I might have to bring back the intercity line now, because the roads are getting a bit crowded. Bus station's here. See, I have the same problem as the other one that I did. We don't have any room to expand. So we could do the exact same and redo the bus route for Glossop as well. Just revamp it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pause, because otherwise it's going to break everything and it's not going to be happy. Bus station. And we'll do the same here. What direction do we want it to expand to? Probably out that way or out that way. Yeah. Let's put it out here. Like there. And we will grab a one-way street. Like so. We shall delete you, and you, and you, and you. Of course, you. Well, else is boss? You. Doesn't. Yeah, right. Oh, I've just noticed something that we could assist with. Just do that. Buildings, boss. Hoping we'll still go along here. We'll do you there. We'll go maybe around here. We'll expand later, won't it? So this way. That way. Yeah, that's good. And we'll plop one there. Tools, upgrade that with a bus lane. And do that. Oh, a bit of lag. Does make it look a little weird, but instead of upgrading every single road, it means the ones with bus stations on, or bus stops, should I say, means it's got an extra lane specifically for the bus, so the traffic doesn't have to stop behind said bus. Which I've probably explained already, but you know. The more you know. Okay. So, this line is Glossop Local. You're going to start at the bus station. And you're going to go this way, if I seem to remember. Oh, I need to reverse it. Of course I do. Okay. So I just need to delete that. Entrance here, exit here, go to the one-way street, curve that into there, that curve into there. That is the local line. It's going to take a while for it to process that, get itself up to speed. As it does its thing. And we'll re-add the... Oh. Did not mean to do that. That will be the boss. Glossop to Camel Ford, Intercity. Glossop into Camel Ford. Like that. This. I'm gonna go to number 2. Over here. It's already done it. We're gonna make it a green instead. And all of these can be assigned to the Intercity. Green buses instead. So people can choose if they want to take the bus or they want to take the train. Completely up to them because the train station is just up the road. 35 people there. How are our lines doing? Pax line. Well, it has occasionally grabbed a profit. $38 out of 110. $39. It's on the move. No, it's not. Oil's going first. Right, that seems to be doing okay, actually. Just not got paid from this line yet. We're about to. It's gonna jump. Say we're about to when it gets there, obviously. Which is up here. How are they doing down here? Transportation. Yeah, tools, we need at least another. Actually, yeah, let's have 4. I think for fuel 2, vehicles, fuel, and that will mean 80, won't it? To carry 40, yeah. $36 at 110. Again, we might have reduced the amount of train users now. How is this doing? Chargeably at a loss, actually. Why is that? Yeah, that'll be why. It's not producing enough. Let me edit that. Let's bring the capacity down to 100. That'll reduce the running costs. What about you? $150 out of 200. Again. So we'll go a bit higher. Go 162. See how that what's the word I'm looking for? Pans out. Has leveled up once. Good. L. Yeah, that should be grabbing profits. So I think this line's grabbing a profit. This line isn't necessarily doing the same. Yeah, this hasn't leveled up yet. Because of the demand. Despite them being different lines. Let's have a look. That looks a bit better in terms of finances. It's a bit healthier. It does have a longer journey to go. Oh, that to start because of the gap. Again, a loss. It's all about tweaking, isn't it? Tweaking, adjusting. This is actually making 2 million each. Obviously, it will get into a loss eventually due to running costs. All right. Calford is getting tools, fuel, and food. It's food. Is that being transported enough? It looks like it is. It's just not. I need it to level up, but it's to do this. It's demand. Because we're only sending it to here. I mean, we haven't got it to go to Glossop yet. How would that work? Well, it can drop off in here, can't it? What's using what track? I mean, if we can get the timing right, we can get a train. It will take this line here. It will go through here. And it will go through here. Down. This is already still a bottleneck. I'm just wondering if extending this third track here might be better instead of it coming down into here. And it basically coming in here. Like that. Would prevent any... Oh boy. Orange. And then... Nope. It's not right. Oh, it's after this one, isn't it? Goes back on itself. It actually decides to go the really long route. Comes along here. Goes along here. Goes all the way here. Comes back. Here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. Just wondering if that four-way could extend up there as well, but I think we're all good. That splits away from the line a bit, doesn't it? Can we neaten that up? Or is that... Yeah, that looks better. Widens a bit there, that's fine. The fuel one uses this one. Yeah. I mean, this is getting pretty busy. So we could also use this as a hub as well and truck it from here into Glossop. Because we do have the space here to do so. So there's only one thing coming in, and we could actually use this line here. Thinking about it. So we would need a new line. What's not going to clash with all that? So you travel it to here. Other platform, good. Load food. And that one. Unload food. Yeah. And then, so that would be rail. Oh, wait a minute. What's this area class? Is it? It is camel forward. Rail, camel forward. Food to Glossop. And then we would have oh, they don't. Okay. Wait, this one doesn't have anything. Why is that there then? Okay. That's not highlighting what I need it to highlight. Okay. So, if we go into our line, we create another new line. Maybe a grey this time. Take you to there. Oh, actually. Gonna have to be through buildings. Truck unload stop. Okay. Where is food? Food needs to be that one there, the South Street one. Okay. Lines. Add station. South Street. Where you load. It's 90 seconds. Where you load the food. You unload the food. There we go. So those have been linked. We just need train. We use our diesel. Can we get away with one of these? Let's try it. Actually, probably not, looking at that price. Let's try one of these again. Actually. You cargo. Use something that can have food in it, so that'll be a box car. Yeah. Still poor. Mediocre. How long is that going to take? Oof. Attractive F at 152. These are super duper expensive if I remember correctly. Oh, that one's a bit better. 6. And it's cheap. Or 229. will be on that line. That's the first electric train on our lines. So now, that thing, okay. Now we need to organise the trucks. Trucks. We've not got a local depot, do we? We don't. Ooh. Is that any use? No. Yes. No. Not really. So let's grab a building, road depot. Right. Buy. What's this? Food, isn't it? It's line 1, which we need to name. Truck. Camel, no. Gloss up. Food. So, in turn, that means this thing is now leveling up. Which means this is going to demand more from this. And this. And this. Eventually. When it fully levels up. Go to the lines. You. Wait. Flipping you around. Because... yeah. Yeah, that's a level up. That's leveling up. And then once that's leveled up, it will level up the farms that's supplying the beans. Supply and demand. It's taking its time. It's almost there. There we go. It's leveled up. Not said to these, it needs more. I'm surprised, actually. I would have thought this would have wanted to level up, but maybe not. This will be making it a bit more, well, quicker. Right, Glossop. It's not received any food yet. Expecting food. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Just gonna have to wait for that one now as well. Does it? Oh. I need to adjust this. Comes to you. Right. You know, he needs to wait for this train here to move in. There we go. Let's figure it out. Oh, it's worked out an alternative route for it. And there we go. Gonna go over for this one here. Is that really the quickest route? Yes, I know, Jay. I was waiting for this line to complete. Oh, there we go. 10%. But yes! I had the plan in my mind to do that last line. Glossop having its food, 10%. Is now increased. Good. Good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hopefully we're not losing money. Plan in your mind, but do you? This just got a bit busy though. All of this. I do actually have a plan for that. Cut through there. That'll be so much better for that, I think. Right. I think that's a good plan. Place is the correct word there. To stop. And wrap up. We're at 536 million. We're in 1971. And, yes. We're, transporting 884,000. And 44,000 passengers. How about that? So, thank you very much for tuning in today. Appreciate it if you've come by. And if you have liked what you've seen today, you can give me a follow if you so wish to. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays as in planned streams. I might do stuff outside, you never know. Yeah, so we're doing Transport Fever 2. We are, well, we're just doing the Camelford and Glossop lines at the moment. We'll probably expand to other towns. Maybe from next stream. I'm just making sure that we're getting efficient lines in, improving them, and then sort of expanding out from there. Now, I mentioned this partway through stream. I mentioned it last stream, but there will be a Call of Duty Zombies stream at some point. The Shattered Veal Easter egg with the boys again, because the tomb went so well last time. That may be on a planned day, it may not be on a planned day. Other than that, it will be Transport Fever 2 until partway through May, because there's new DLC for Star Wars Outlaws, then there's Rotorcraft coming out, so yeah. That's the plan for basically the month ahead. So I will see you guys, well, scheduled on the Thursday. I might see you tomorrow if the boys decide to come on for zombies, but we'll see. So I'll see you guys on Thursday, 8 PM UK time. Take care.